Okay, well, that's kind of wild, kind of crazy. Now, what do you think out there, folks? Is that kind of a clever and funny song, or is it just plain stupid and dumb? I don't know.
I know.
I didn't ask you on purpose. I got a feeling what you would think here.
Well, I like the video much more than I like the song. The video, the technical aspects of the video are quite good. The production values are high, and that probably has to do with the fact that it was produced right here at the Public Access Studios.
Hey, all right. It was produced right here at the Public Access. However, there's one point I want to bring up. I can't figure out what the woman has to do in the video. I mean, she doesn't really go along with the song. She's not mentioned in the lyrics, and I think it might be just a little cheap exploitation there, huh, Fear?
More than a little bit, perhaps, Joe.
And we do see that a lot in video. Thank goodness that most of the local stuff that we were seeing, by the way, local is a word here. Now, what about this canine brain transplant? I only recognized one person in the band.
Yeah, the drummer, wasn't that Tony?
Tony Moreno.
Tony Moreno. I don't know who the other people are, but they don't have to be known musicians, but as long as they're good musicians.
With good ideas. Well, I think generally...
we'll be interested in seeing what they come up with next.
Yes, we will. That's a very kind way of putting it. Now, what do we have? Oh.
We have a band whose name and whose music is almost synonymous with Santa Barbara pop music. They go back to the earliest days of the local wave of Santa Barbara music. That's the late 70s, when we had bands like the Spoilers and the Neighbors, holding court at places like George's and Foo Bars and the Shack. And there's only one band alone that has survived from that period, and that band is the Tan. And
they barely survived. If you've heard any reports about their latest condition, well, one of their members is 6,000 miles away in England, and they've got a lot of plans, and well, I'd like to talk to them one of these days and find out exactly what's going on with them. But I guess right now we do have a video. This goes back a ways, back to when Paul Bursrow was drumming for the Tan. Right now their current drummer is Bo Fox, but this one I think this one was also done here in the studio.
I don't know, Joe.
Yeah, it's called We're Hanging Out. It's the Tan. Song's written by Dave Hume. Let's check it out here on Club 19.
And now for our entertainment portion, please welcome the Tan.
Okay, like I said, that was cut a little while ago, but that was indeed the Tan performing We're Hanging Out. And that was off a record that was released a couple years ago, and it was all part of a proposed Bad Party album that never quite happened. There's a whole story that goes along behind that. But what'd you think, Fear?
Well, I think it's fine. It's good representation of what their music has been like. This upbeat, very positive pop music about parties and having a good time.
Although they've changed a little bit, they also have, well, deeper and serious songs like Train of Thought and things like that. But, you know, I hear they're going to be playing at the end of the month at La Casa, and on some sort of benefit to send them to Europe or something like that. I don't know, it'd be interesting to get some more details on it. Have you heard anything?
Well, as a matter of fact, Joe, I've got a couple of members of the Tan right here, and we can ask them in person. Ladies and gentlemen,
hey,
Barnitz.
Joe.
Dave. Just come on here and sit down.
Good to see you guys. Hey, just in time. We've got some questions to ask you.
Now, why don't we sit you down here and we'll put a couple mics on and find out what's going on with the Tan.
Let's see. Yeah, those are actually microphones over there.
How do you put them on? We need stewardesses.
So how are you guys doing? What brings you out here? Oh, well, you must have been, this must be some plot of...
Actually, we had dinner at Taco Bell.
Just down the road, hey. Okay, so what is happening with the Tan, boys? I mean, let's hear it. We just saw your video a couple years back, and to be honest with you, not much has been heard from you guys in a while. So what's happening?
Well, you sound really negative when you talk about us, too.
Hey, you know, I want to hear
that's okay, because that was our dad's on there.
Yeah, but I know that you guys have a lot of talent. I'd like to see the band get out and do something, so I know you must be up to something.
Well, what we're doing now, and as some people know, I don't know if everybody knows, we had signed a record deal with EMI. We did an album last year, and it never came out through a number of reasons that aren't that great.
Yeah.
But anyways, now we're going to try going over to England and just starting over there, in effect, because it's like a whole new music scene for us. It's like if we play here again, it's...
Said I'm off.
It's,
Well, over in England, there's more support for beginning bands like yourselves. They have, like here at Public Access Studio, there's a way for local bands to actually make videos of their music. It's something that is subsidized here, but over there, they have the entire music industry. They have Radio One, a number of ways of giving beginning bands a chance that don't get in the United States, so you find many American artists going there to get their breaks.
right, and we also are sort of beginning again in that, you know, we've had a couple of deals in Los Angeles, and it's sort of time for us to move on somewhere, and so we think overseas is a great place to go. Plus, it's a lot of fun, you know.
Yeah,
so
but isn't
change.
I mean, okay, now, the thing is that Brad, your bass player, Brad Knack, who we just saw in the video up there playing bass, he's over there in England. He's been there for a while.
Right.
Right. What's he been doing over there?
He's been doing a lot of promo work. He's getting together with Lone Justice, their PR guy, and talked with them. He's gone to several record companies and talked to them and has gotten the interest of a few, and he's been trying to set up gigs. He's been making a lot of contacts, and he also doesn't want to play bass anymore, just for the record.
Ooh, Brad doesn't want to play bass anymore. Well, he did just take up bass a few years ago when Joe Longo, your original bassist, left the band. Now, well, that's going to leave a void. How's that going to be filled?
By Gary Sanjanino.
By Gary, what?
Gary Sanjanino is going to England with you folks?
He certainly is.
Wait, isn't he in Giant Eden? Aren't you going to rub some elbows the wrong way and all that kind of stuff?
No, we're all one big
read in your
family.
column that Giant Eden broke up.
Don't you read your column?
Yeah,
Joe?
but they're also yeah, but things change. I mean, we know that in this music scene, things change.
And we've changed a lot since the inception of the band.
That's true.
Yeah, we used to
July
be into
4th,
partying and
1979.
stuff like
Yeah,
that,
right.
but now we're
July
into the
3rd.
secret message.
Sorry, July 3rd, July 4th. Now, okay, now.